Welcome back to the channel, ThorMotorWerks 2. If you are watching this, it's probably because you need to change your door check strap, which is what we are doing today on that red car right at the back over there. Now, this is a facelift car, so it uses a slightly different check strap to the very early pre-facelift cars. So make sure if you need to change it, you get the right one. I'm going to show you what the door is doing and why we need to be changing it, and then I'm going to show you how to take the door card off and how to change the door check strap. So join me in a minute, let me show you the car, and then I'll show you what we're up to. So with the door check straps, what they are responsible for is making sure the door doesn't keep closing on its own, which this one is doing. So what should happen is it should stay into place there, but it's not, it's closing on its own. So we need to change the door check strap. So let me show you what that is, and then I'll show you how we get into the car and get the check strap out. So this is the door check strap here, this black section, and what it does, it's supposed to be a bit like a brake, so it stops the door from automatically closing and hitting your legs. Now this one has definitely seen better days, but to get this out of the car, we need to remove the whole door card. So let me get some tools, I'll join you back in a minute and we'll show you how to get the door card off, how to get this out, and how to swap it over. Okay, so this is a facelift car. You can tell because this handle is slightly longer on the facelifts. On the pre-facelifts it stops here and there's a Torx bolt that is exposed here. We need to get this handle off to get this Torx bolt out. And also we need to get this reflector out at the top here. So it's only held in with a little bit of pressure. Small screwdriver, that'll pop out and it'll expose a Torx bolt behind there as well. Now, this handle is the trickiest bit in taking these door cards off. And there's also a puddle light in the bottom. So we just need to be a bit careful with that as well. Some cars don't have puddle lights in the bottom. This one does. So we just need to disconnect the wiring for that. That literally is a little screwdriver, there's a little 2-pin plug under there. So how do we get this handle off? We need a big screwdriver. So on this car, this handle's been glued on. I'll show you another video that I done earlier on another car where we get this handle off when it's been done properly on a facelift car. But the main video really is to show you about this door check strap over here. So let me cut in with that, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what we're doing with this car. Right, because the other one's glued on, I want to show you how to get this handle off, because it is a little bit tricky on a facelift car, but perfectly doable. So the trick to these is big screwdriver. This one's definitely seen better days, but it will show you what we need to do. So handle, screwdriver needs to go in about midpoint, and there's a clip underneath here. So you basically push this in, there's a loud click there, and then what you need to do is grab the handle and pull it towards the car. So it should release it like so. Because the temptation with these, you see the clip here that you need to push down to release. The temptation with these is to pull them like that. So basically you grab it from the top and you yank down, but if you do that inside here, there's lots of little clips. You end up breaking all of these off, then the handle won't go back on properly, and that's when you find things like on the other car where it's been glued into place because someone's probably broken it off here. Now on the facelift cars, you've got 1, 2, 3, and then there's a fourth Torx bit up here. On the pre-facelift cars, the handle is smaller, so this is exposed. I'll overlay a photo of a pre-facelift one, because the pre-facelift door cards are easier to get off than these post-facelift ones. So, not post-facelift, sorry, than these facelift ones. So yeah, looks a little bit smarter having the full handle, but it is a bit trickier if you need to get the door card off. So let's go back to the other car, and then we'll show you what we're going to be doing with the door check strap. But hopefully that's helped some of you, because I know the first time when I went to do this, I was a bit bewildered as to what was going on. I actually think I ended up breaking some of these clips off the door card, which is never a good thing to do. So Take your time, screwdriver in the middle, about there. Yeah, get that clip down. If you need to, you can pull it towards you very slightly just to give it a bit more leverage. Slide the handle towards the car, should come out. That's the same on the other side. This is the passenger side, but it is the same on the driver's side as well. So let's cut back to the other car and get the check strap changed. Oh, I see. Someone has sealed that into the car. Yeah, they've used a lot of glue on there. So that's going to explain why it's not coming off. So that's been glued down as well. There was no screw in this side, so that would explain that. So once you are at this stage, what we need to do now, so I'll bring you in closer down here, is get this cover off of here. That should just lift off like so, and there'll be 2 Torx bolts exposed on here. So I'm going to quickly grab the Torx bit that we need and the E-Torx bit that we need for here as well. I'll set you up inside the car so you can see this way round, and then I'll show you what's going on. So these are T30s that hold this in here. Sometimes this bottom one is completely shot, so best thing to do is take it off and have a quick look before you get the door card off. If that is rusted, you might need to order a new one from Mini or get a second-hand one before you start to do this job, because you probably won't be able to get that one back in once you're done. Now, this one over here is a E10, so it's it's a Torx, but external Torx, I think is what it's called. But what we need to do is get this off. So I'm going to time lapse getting that out of the way, and then we'll cut back in off. These bolts aren't tight, so all you need really is a pair of ball pump pliers, and you can undo it by hand, nice and easy. Right, that actually went far easier than I thought it would. So here is the bolt. You can see that's completely had it. We have got a new one, well, second-hand one off another car that we've got. So that's what they should look like. Make sure you use the right ones. I'll zoom. Right, let's get this out as well, because we are starting to rain again. Not having much luck with the weather recently with these. So again, that's a T30. We're going to reuse this one because this one's fine. Just going to put that down there with our other one. This is our E10. And that is it. So what we need to do then is we're going to reach up inside here, take that off and pull that back through like he says. There we go, like so. Right, and that is one out of the way. Now what we need to do is grab the new one. So let me quickly grab that and I'll cut back in, show you the new one, and then we'll get that fitted and sorted out. So in the unlikely event that you forget to put the rubber section on, what you can do is undo the E-Torx bit here, and you can pop it on after. So you can slide it on, bend that to 90 degrees, and that will go on there. Okay, so what we're going to do is just quickly clean this up because there's a bit of grime inside it, and then we will get all this back together. There we go. Like so. So easier probably to put the top on first, then pull it down, and it has like a ridge inside it, and then you can slide it over the bolts. So now that that's done, we can get the door card back on, because we know the door brake is working okay, because if I show you this from the outside, you can now see the door is open on its own. It's not closing like it was earlier. So now what we need to do is get the door card back on. Now obviously this door card has been glued back together previously, so what I will do is just give you a couple of caveats for this. So there are some door clips on the back, make sure that they are all okay. This one is broken here, so we're just going to quickly grab another one. Right, there we go. Okay, now we're in a good place, we can get this back on. So important things to remember: we've got to get this through the hole on the door card here, and we also need to get the puddle light wiring through the hole as well. So puddle light wiring can go first, then this, and what we're looking for is to line up the holes on the door card. So once they're all in the right place, we can give it a bit of a bash. Like so. That side's good. Let's check this side. That's good, that's good. There we go. There we go. This will take a little bit of left and right. And you can be a bit brutal with it. This door card wasn't 100% in to begin with, so it's already better than where we were at. Right, T40 long one goes in this side, or both the long ones go in this side. The short ones go in the right hand side. Right. The reflector has 3 little clips, and they go into these 3 little holes, so you just line them up like so, and then that should just push in. Puddle light has a little 2-pin connector. That is, take this off down here and show you quickly. Underneath there, just make sure you've tucked that through, and that just literally pushes on like so. And then you can just feed that back up, and it sort of just clips in anyway, so all good. That is the door card back on. Okay, let's just check the door now. We've put it all back together. You see, stays there, closes okay, opens up, much better. So successful job done. All right, hopefully that's helped some of you change that check strap. If it has, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment down below. If you haven't already, go and check out the main channel as well if you've only come in here for the how-to guides. There's plenty of project cars going over there, mostly minis, R50s, R53s, but it'd be good to see you over there. Don't forget, there's other videos on here, how-to guides, there's more coming as well. I'll catch you all soon.